everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and on the hill, Jose Soriano. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind.
Well, rough season numbers for Jose Soriano. Pitch-to-contact, I suppose. We shall see here as Andy Ibanez leads off. Game played today late. Got a late start as it was yesterday and not feeling 100%. So we're going to try and play both here today. We'll see how that goes. 2-0 Andy Ibanez. Got ourselves a bit of an easy start. Two pitches we don't really have to think about here too much. 2-0 on Andy.
And you see the results.
Swings through that one for strike one.
That's a good power slider. 92 on that thing, and he's got even a little bit more in the tank on it. Got gas on just every pitch. I mean, he throws a damn near 90-mile-an-hour slurve. 3-1.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more
DH today, and Kerry Carpenter due up next.
Still impressive to watch.
That's a lot of gas. 99. Especially when you're not feeling great.
Fastball slightly elevated. He just
full count on Andy here to start the game. That one hit fairly well by Ibanez. Carrying a little bit, but caught at the warning track. Good rip by Andy Ibanez at the 3-2 count, but just not enough behind it.
Is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock.
Wow.
Drive in a run.
There is a team out there that has scored more runs than us.
Get a walk to keep the line moving, and that's
a little bit of a surprise, given that Kerry Carpenter is sitting here at 17 home runs, 31 RBIs.
Kerry Carpenter in the box with one away as he takes
well, good to see a guy like Ibanez hit a ball hard the first time up. No wind to speak of here today. So Andy just didn't get all that one.
Down, base is empty.
Ground ball. It'll be a tough play for Neto on the backhand, but he will make it. Carpenter out by about a step. A full step, but a step regardless.
Here's Riley Green.
Riley Green did extend his hitting streak to 13 games our last time out in Tigers.
And that misses.
First pitch is for Soriano. He's getting closer to the zone. He didn't really give much to Ibanez in the first two.
Behind with that swing.
Safe to say we were late. Our first day-o of the night.
There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss.
Just missed it. Just a whiff.
You're heading to count 1-2.
1-2 here on Green.
Because that's where you get hurt.
Fouled away. We'll do it again. 3 straight sinkers.
2 out, spaces empty.
Soriano.
Got him.
Whoa!
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
I want to check the replay just to see what the game said happened here on this. If we went, we went. I've kind of stopped doubting that for the most part, but, if that's a called strike, that's a rough way to go down.
Here at Angel Stadium.
So Jack Flaherty makes start number 7.
On the road has not been particularly
see if we can get those numbers to go even farther down. Kevin Newman leads off.
Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome.
241 average
on the road as well
to
as
start the year, and may have chased that slider just a little bit. And now the 0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Good job to stay with that thing. Just in all-out protect mode. Fouls that one off, too. So we're going to do this early. Not ideal. I'm just trying to force a result here, and Newman is all over whatever we throw him. There we go. Swing and a miss. Got him out in front on a changeup and flare. Threw 6 pitches to Newman, but does earn the K. Shotwell, strike 1.
Stands in now and watches strike 1.
Rough start to the season for him, just over 200. And a chopper to Torkelson. Missed off with that sinker a little bit, but
2 up, 2 down.
the result is what we wanted. We've done a great job, I think, of utilizing that sinker to get more ground balls than we otherwise would have. So, looking to continue that here today.
Yeah, could build an I-5 wind farm with this lineup. The way these players swing and miss, I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, they're still professional hitters.
No Mike Trout in the starting order.
Just swinging and missing. Clearly, they got to make some adjustments.
Strike in for
Major
Flaherty.
Changes are needed because these players aren't going anywhere.
Rengifo had led off the first 2 games.
And that's 1-1. High. And the count even 1-1.
And that could be trouble. Ibanez is just going to have to get behind it here. Long single for Rengifo to keep this bottom of the first alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a pretty good job.
And he just isn't quick, so better to just limit the damage there on that one. Slider in
the box with 2
to Jorge Soler.
Takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a
good
strike.
start to the AB.
Not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Chase.
Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, first AB didn't seem like we were going to get out of this inning quickly. Second one, I thought, gave us a chance. And then here, this third one, Soler going to battle a little
2
bit.
outs. Foul ball.
That's just a terrible, terrible 2-strike slider from Jack. I don't get it.
Stays alive.
16 pitches in this inning. I want to say, now 17. I want to say 10 of them have been fouled off. And he takes strike 3. Bold decision there from Jorge Soler, but Angels get a hit, do not score, scoreless after 1. Torkelson leads off, very excited about the roster update for him.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The Tigers have
so we were doing
to start this
fairly well with Torque pre-roster update, but now boosts to contact and power from both sides for Torkelson.
Swings and misses.
So we shall see if we're able to break out of this cold slump. Swinging at balls like that, not exactly going to do it.
Born in the Dominican Republic. 1-1 misses, and that's ball 1.
It's a 13 pitch first for Soriano. And a rip foul.
So glad
got us out in front. Sinker didn't really do a whole lot.
Protect the fans, keep things safer.
Got that 100-mile-an-hour fastball. That'll happen sometimes. 2-2 slider away. 90 miles an hour. It's going to be a day. And in the dirt again. Well, full count to start the inning for Torque. And it'll be a walk. Torkelson is top 10 in the American League with walks, which is a big surprise for us. That'll help those numbers. Rocket foul. There's that sinker again. Sitting fastball, get the sinker. Speed difference on it gets us out in front. Nah.
No score here in the second.
Front door slurve.
Right there. Even though
Low
it's a
and
strike,
in.
with the situation, runner
0
on
and
first
2.
base, you want to keep the ball off the ground.
Ooh.
And you swing at that pitch, most likely
Thought
you
that
roll
had a
into
chance to
double
go all
play.
the way to the backstop. Not the case. Soriano's attempts at strikeout pitches have not really been all that
Here's
close.
the 1-2.
And Glaber rips something. However, doesn't really go anywhere. It's caught by Taylor Ward.
Next up for the Tigers,
Gave us a splitter. A little bit up in the zone, though.
He's been inconsistent.
Here's
offensively.
McKinstry. Ball one. Good block. We're going to hop in behind home plate. Regardless if we score here, you got to think that this is a great inning to get damage done to the pitch count of Soriano.
Next
2-0.
misses, and the count is 2-0.
Last two pitches have
25
been down
pitches,
in the
only
zone.
one away in
Pitcher
the inning.
Clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches,
And never mind.
Newman.
Zach McKinstry grounds into a double play.
Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom
Cox.
of the second. No score.
It's a very Zach McKinstry thing to do.
Logan O'Hoppe. Flaherty back to work. There's the strike.
Well, weren't able to get any runs for Jack Flaherty in the second either. But the big
Slap
threats
foul
in the
down
Angels
right
order
side. That'll hook off into the seats.
don't appear to be playing today. No Mike Trout. Oh boy.
Battling
Down the
here as
line,
he
that's
fouls it
foul.
away.
And Trout actually got nerfed in the
Gave up on that
roster
pitch
update
early,
as
and
well.
it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Contact went down and
would
even
like that
power.
pitch again.
Something about the Angels, I guess they picked up on what the Astros were doing.
0-2 now.
There it is.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
3 strikeouts now for Flaherty. 2 of them have been on that changeup.
Until that final pitch, and as a hitter, you sense
like
that
it.
they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really
stuff.
susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's
Zach
exactly
Neto
what
has
happened
been a
right there.
problem, though.
Zach Neto, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Home run late in game 1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses.
And he's just
outside.
battled.
Pretty easy to
Every
give up
single
on that
at-bat
pitch right
against him
there.
is just,
Started
it
on
feels
the
like it
edge of
hasn't
the
been
plate
been
with the
easy
spin.
here.
You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
3-0. Last fucking asshole I want to put on base.
And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up
Taking
there. Really good
3-0.
pitch to hit,
See if we
but
can
he
get him
took it
here.
all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing
Well,
later on in the game. That may be
fouls it off.
Turns
Looked
off.
like he flew open.
One
Yes,
out,
he
base is
did.
empty.
Let's try that changeup again. Yep.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight
All the way
strikeouts.
back down
Back-to-back
from
strikeouts to start
down
the frame.
3-0 in the
That's
count
3-0.
there.
Yeah, he's really
3 straight strikeouts for Flaherty, and that changeup is giving these Angels fits.
Keep this streak going.
Taylor Ward.
So now Taylor
the next to
Ward.
hit for the Angels.
And popped up.
This one popped up.
Torres just into the right field grass
And
for out
that
number
is that.
3.
Nothing doing here this
All right.
We head on down
Well,
to the top of the 3rd.
our offense is
We're tied,
dookie, but
0-0.
good news for us is that the Angels is too.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Tomas Nido.
Well, Tomas Nido did get nerfed a little bit from the right side, or against right-handed pitching. So we're going to see how this goes.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1.
Certainly not ideal. He's so good for us since getting called up.
And downstairs.
1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
389 average. Done. Phenomenal job getting on base. Even the home run.
Next offering is foul.
Laid on a splitter. 93-mile-an-hour splitter. That ain't good. Yeah.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Just too close. Second strikeout for Soriano, and now it's Trey Sweeney.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And Sweeney, left center field, extend that hit streak to 6 games.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Tigers' first hit of this one comes in the 3rd. With 1 away, and now we'll see Jace Young.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hitless on the year in 4 plate appearances is Jace.
Young. Check swing, went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
I noticed it really felt like MLB wide, a lot of plate discipline, batting clutch stats were going down in the roster update.
Yeah,
Swing and miss. A whiff from Young and 0-2. Nearly got hit.
Now 1-2.
Certainly be a big time for Young to get that first hit with the top of the order to up.
Good
Down
eye
low.
right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch count for Soriano is already ugly. Not ugly, but not looking very good.
That
Make it
one
full.
Misses. Ball 3.
Ibanez due up next. Hit a ball real well his first time.
That's a good
Whoa.
right there. He was down early in
Really
that
close
plate
pitch.
appearance.
Soriano's going to want that one.
Man, that's a tough
Second
one to take
Detroit
on the full
walk.
count, but I guess he
3rd
saw it
base
really
runner
well.
of the day.
It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now Ibanez. And a
Hit on the ground,
fucking
looking
double
two.
play.
Newman to second.
3 innings in, the Tigers have grounded into 2 double
Second baseman made
plays.
that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they
That
end the
one
inning.
just about as it's identical to McKinstry's.
Back in Anaheim as we go.
Damn it.
to the last of the 3rd. So in now for the
Could be in for
Angels,
one here today.
Moniak. Tapped at the plate, but it's
Fouled
a foul
away
ball.
a sinker. 8-9-1 here for the Angels.
And that's a little bit high.
Thank you, Ump.
1-1.
And now a little barking
Took
back
over
towards
2
the
innings
umpire.
to get the
Clearly
first
thought he
awful
got that
call.
outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse.
Well,
for
now
you
a
moving
1-2.
forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Just missed.
Moniak doesn't really feel too inclined to swing, I guess.
Foul ball,
Until he, of
another
course,
2-2
will foul
upcoming.
one away out of play. That's the thing with all these foul balls. And I get that we're in L.A. They're all out of play. There you go.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Backdoor slider will dispatch of Moniak. 5 strikeouts now. As here's Ryan Noda.
It just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Ryan Noda batting with 1 down.
Really good stuff
takes
so
a
far
strike.
from Jack. 1 hit allowed.
Next offering is foul.
We actually have a true pitcher's duel on our hands for once. At least early on.
Now a screen.
Riley Green should be able to make a play on that, and he does. Basket catch, 2 away.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1.
Kevin Newman saw 6 pitches his first time.
First pitch just misses. Still
The Angels are already doing a good enough job of running up our pitch count. We don't need the ump to do it too. What the hell is this?
He swings and fouls one off.
Junk.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
2-1.
Hey. 2-1. 3-1.
Breaking ball.
Not a quick inning yet.
Swing and a
Shallow
high
fly ball.
right
McKinstry
field.
moves in. Angels still cannot break through
So they go quietly
on Jack
there.
Flaherty.
3 innings complete.
Bad news for us is we haven't broken through on Jose Siriano.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
6-game win streak on the line. Won that finale against Baltimore. The offense got hot against Houston. And the Angels, well, have been the Angels. Ugh. 2, 3, and 4 due up for Detroit here. Oh.
And that is out of play.
I'm going to assume we were out in front and this thing went off the damn handle. Nah, out in front, yes. Off the handle, no.
Fought off foul.
Sinker's been a tough pitch to do much with. Quickly 0-2 on Carp.
And that one a little below the knees. Now 1-2.
Now 1-2. Carpenter leads the team in batting average. Oh!
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That thing broke so late, I thought it was still going to be in the zone. But no. Sharp break on that thing. And then he threw it to Riley. Well, fucking worked on Carpenter. Why not throw it again? In fact, why not just throw that pitch the rest of the game? Yeah, you're going to be late on that. Hadn't really featured the slurve too much. And down low. Just 1 hit for Detroit. There it is. That slurve is a problem. I keep looking at it and thinking that it's going to be hittable, and it just keeps going down.
The first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson.
And there's Torque. Maybe he can save us.
Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal
Walked
with a guy
in
who's
the
got some power.
second inning.
Careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug. These type of
Fourth in the American League. 19 walks on the year.
Number 4. Next offering is fouled back.
Pitch I thought we got to. This can't put anything in play. And when we do, it's right to shortstop. Yeah.
Missed by a lot. 2-1.
2-1 here. Pitch number 50. Upcoming for Soriano, but last couple innings have gone quickly, so that pitch count doesn't look as bad as it did.
2 outs.
And ground ball, base hit, right field. All right. Just getting on base at this point with Torkelson, not via the walk, is a big deal.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Good stuff.
0 for 1 so far.
On base twice is Torque. And first pitch, 101. Shit contact yet again.
Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Don't mind me just trying to live. I didn't feel congested all day, and then I sat down here. Now all of a sudden I do. Go figure. 2-3-4 for Anaheim.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Flaherty needs one of those quick innings that Soriano's managed to get.
That catches the corner.
Got to be careful here. This
The
is
Angels
the type of hitter
have
that can punish
not
you
really
even
liked
with
to
pitches outside the zone.
give us any of those yet.
Off the mark there. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Slider had been so nasty for us today. Didn't work there. Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's the ball.
Sinker down and in. Or up and in, yeah, sure, that works too. Then we'll go back over here. Didn't hit the corner, and he gets a piece. I mean, here we go again. This really is just the way this game's gonna go. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. How many foul balls? And into center, and the Angels have their second hit.
And they have their first hit since the first inning.
I mean, for real, I'm surprised they don't have more hits. Despite striking out a good bit, I mean, they just battle and battle and battle. This team shouldn't be able to do that.
Squared it up with the well-timed swing and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Well, we've grounded into 2 double plays. 1 for Jack would be huge here. Or Tomas Nido lost the sinker and advanced to second base for Shonowell. And fuck our double play.
And there goes the double play possibility.
Fuck me, dude.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
1-1 here on Rengifo.
Flaherty winds and deals.
That's backdoor sliders.
Man, this guy's
Been money today.
Breaking ball today.
Generally not so much. Oh, come on!
Drive out towards left field. That's a big
Throw
hit.
from Ibanez. We'll hold the runner at third.
Runners at the corners.
Sinker fucking inside. Rengifo fights it off the other way. And we all know what happens. We all know what happens.
Able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
I'm also expecting to get boned by the umpire here.
Hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Foul off down the right
0-2 here on Soler. Look at that average with runners in scoring position. My goodness.
Rengifo at first with no outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball. It's by Torkelson. It's 1-0. What did I tell you? What happens next? We all knew.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes
As soon as that Rengifo hit happened, you knew they were scoring. There was no way around it.
Here's the catcher to hit. Logan
Sinker
O'Hoppe.
in, or actually away off the plate. Ground ball. That one's by Young, and another run is going to score.
He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Team was useless.
That ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control.
Useless the first 2 trips through the order.
It's placed in different spots.
And now all of a sudden it's unraveling before our eyes.
Here's the shortstop.
And we don't have a righty long reliever anymore. So we are probably in some trouble here. What the fuck was that? Torque only really has 1 play with how slow that thing got to him. Runners on second and third with only 1 away.
And give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of
Fastball in to Taylor Ward.
And that's strike 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
No idea how we get out of this without allowing more damage.
With 2 already in to score, we're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Let me go, dude.
Down to the dirt.
In the dirt. Throw down by Nito. Throw back home by Torkelson with Flaherty covering to make sure no funny business occurs.
And that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first.
2 away for Moniak.
Second and third. That could have turned out way worse.
And another pop-up.
Swung on, popped up.
Sweeney over to get it. It'll end the inning. The Angels scored twice.
That is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits.
I'd look at that shit, dude.
We're headed to the 5th. Angels 2.
If he had a barrel ring on that bat, it was going off of that, and you're telling me that's a hit? That's how it happened.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Well, we pretty much got to hope that Soriano has a similar fall off. Kind of the wrong part of the order for that to occur. Here's McKinstry.
Back to work. Swinging a foul out of play.
Fastball, 99. Way too late.
And specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him.
He's used that slurve so much, really, the last couple innings. I can't do anything with it. It's annoying.
And there's a ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break.
I'd imagine
through,
we see more heat after that.
The
hell else are you doing?
Scoring position because they put themselves there.
Or another slurve. Probably the nastiest slurve of the day.
Up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter
in the
to go
zone.
out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team
Up
any
high,
hope.
2-2.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And I mean, Soriano has the stamina, I think, to at least maybe go 6. Kinstry's battling, though. If we want to force him out of the game, we're doing a good job of doing it.
The 2-2 on the way.
And a ground ball.
Right side.
We got to quit hitting the ball over to Kevin Newman.
Slings the first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Like, if it's not in the outfield,
lets the defense work
it's grounded to Kevin Newman.
Good execution.
I don't know if we've
Tomas Nido with
hit the
plate.
ball to anybody
Struck out
else here in this
swinging his
infield.
first time.
I probably went.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call.
Telling me that's a splitter. Huh.
Clips the corner.
Yeah.
And the count is 1-1.
Probably the best one we have seen.
How does this guy have an ERA over 5?
Spin to it and a teaser just off the edge
Yeah,
of the
there you go.
throw.
Have that.
That's a little bit high.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they
3-1.
should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Trying to clip edges, and he got one call, but nothing else.
One down, base is empty. That's
All right.
in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Tomas Nido getting pitched like Barry Bonds here. And ripped to left field. Tomas Nido has driven one out of here. Well then,
He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they're on the board.
San Diego
2-1.
Studios nerfs the man's power. He says, I don't care. We're going to hit home runs anyway. Second home run of the season for Nido. And this one in a 3-2 count. Tigers are on the board. That is
And up next for
only
Detroit, Trey
our
Sweeney.
3rd hit.
A single his first time. And that one clips the corner. Sweeney, 24 years old. He's been on a
Now it's
terrific
tough to
run at the
imagine
plate.
Soriano
Over
coming back out for the
350 in
6th.
his last 10.
What on earth happened there? Hardly touched it. 0-2. Elevated sinker never really came close. Pitch number 68 upcoming here.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
5th strikeout. I'm sorry. Jose Soriano should not be able to do that.
His first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
I'm going to have nightmares about this slurve.
In there at the
He just doesn't make mistakes with it. Like, honestly, he's hardly made any mistake in this game. I think our hits are primarily just off of good pitches.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2.
There it was
Now
again.
look down to 3rd, and Ed Drummond right on it says he held up.
It's so devastating because he's got the sinker, the splitter that are going to break down on you. And they got their heat, too. So, got to commit to it.
2 down, nobody on. That's
2-2 on Young.
2-2.
Walked his first time up. 2 away here, top 5.
And that's outside.
We'll go full again. And with the amount of full counts that Soriano's been in, I'm really surprised that his pitch count is only at 73.
2 outs.
And a bullet from Jace Young. His first hit of the season. Albeit, I shouldn't act so surprised, only in 6 at-bats.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Andy Ibanez digs in now.
Well, if action wasn't warming up in the LA bullpen, it is now. That one hit hard by Andy right at Moniak.
Beat on it, squeezes it, and that is that.
Tomas Nido goes deep. Tigers are on the board. Might just see Soriano in the 6th. We'll see.
Bottom of the inning. And so in now for the Angels, Ryan Noda.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
And that one fouled off.
Flaherty kind of got hit around in the 4th inning. Bullpen help is warm behind him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
But we'll give Jack a chance to try and get back on track.
Ground ball right side.
Now they're starting to foul that pitch off. That's unfortunate. Got him.
Swing and a miss.
In the dirt. Throw down from Nido.
Gets him. One away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Strikeout number 7 for Jack today.
At some point, succumb to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Top of the Angels order, Kevin Newman.
Breaking ball through there.
I'd say important to get these next 2 hitters out. If not, Flaherty doesn't finish this inning. I wouldn't think. Ground ball. Tough play from Sweeney, but he will make it. Good throw across the diamond.
First baseman,
Solid game for Trey, already with a hit. And that great play from short.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Shonwell, good numbers against Jack. 1 for 2 here today.
Two balls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just don't even throw a competitive pitch. That's fine. Oh, come on.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready.
They argue this is 1 and 2.
And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's
Joke.
on base.
Absolute joke.
Right there, 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to
Luis Rengifo is 2 for 2.
Runner at first,
We really should not even
and
think
next for the
about
Angels,
this.
Luis Rengifo. Outside low, ball 1.
Fuck off.
Shonwell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Oh, my God. What do I have to do to throw a strike with Jack Flaherty at this point? Hang it. That's what we have to do. Why wouldn't we, as that ball nearly got past Riley Green? 2 2-out hits here in the 5th inning. Luis Rengifo is 3 for 3. We knew it was not going to be a great idea. And the only pitcher that makes sense to bring in right now is the returning Bo Brieske. So great. Jack on the hook for the loss, and
so the Tigers get a new arm from the
two runners on base here. So Bo Brisky is back. Not really a great thing.
Next pitch is outside.
When he was on the roster before getting injured, it was always a struggle. And it remains a struggle. 3 straight balls out of the pen.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Ground ball. Young makes the play. Taking a long time, but makes the throw. Obrisky somehow does get out of that 2-out runners on the corners jam. 2-1 as we head to the 6th.
We're back, and they make a change to start the
Jose Suarez. Didn't we just see Suarez? I don't know.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this.
Well, they bring on the lefty to face Carpenter and Green. Means Riley Green's day is probably done.
And fouled off.
Carpenter, he can stay, I guess, for the moment, DHing today, but wanted to have Riley come out, not play the full game, a little extra time off his feet.
Swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jose Quijada.
I'm sure at some point we will see Ben Joyce. I don't really want to.
And now
1-2 here.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a swing and a miss.
Nothing Carpenter can do.
Gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball.
I was on the first one, and I'm fairly confident I was on that one too.
For hitters in more recent years, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin.
Carpenter did get a boost in contact and power to left-handers, so you feel a little bit better about it.
No, they're not, but they're not decreasing.
Still not great.
In velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel.
So Green gonna come out here in favor of Justin Henry Malloy. We'll do a little dancing around as to who is going to play center the rest of this game.
And that one a little bit high. Malloy with a homer.
Still a very winnable game for us.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Slowest still throw that pitch. Great.
That one missed.
2-1. One away here in the 6th. That's a rocket from Malloy. Oh my goodness, he's turning into a bit of a super sub for us.
Showed some really nice patience in that.
Good Lord.
Worked himself into a
Last time he pinch hit, he hit the grand slam. This time a hard comeback single. And now Torkelson. I mean, big boosts in power for Torque. He's got nearly 90 power against lefties now. That's a good pitch to try and swing on, but not first pitch. Torkelson on base twice. Walk and a single.
With the tying run on at first.
Certainly cooled off on the home runs in the second half of April and into May here.
And that one fouled off.
Sweeper, fuck me. Now let's see where we go.
That
2-2.
Zone, and it's 2-2.
Kind of figured we were going to see something away. Didn't think it'd be heat though. 3-2. Working himself back. No, I thought that was closer. It was not. 3-2.
And ball 4, 2
I don't really know what the plan was there, but 2 on, 1 out. I mean, Gleyber Torres can crush lefties too.
2 on, 1 out.
I think they said we just don't want to fuck with Torque.
2 in this one.
Glaber, and it will be the third double play for the Tigers in this game.
Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
And the Tigers won. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Logan O'Hoppe.
Well, 5 pitches in the 5th for Bo Brisky.
There's the strike.
Back out here for the 6th, but definitely going to need some help in behind him. Warm up Hannafy, and we do still have Herter going.
His pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
It'd be great to see a good outing out of Bo, even though I'm not sure we're going to get that.
Now.
Popped up on the infield. Well, it's gonna have 2 outs here. 2 outs accounted for.
That was a good hard
1 away here in the 6th, and 0 for 2 is Zach Neto.
Looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep.
I actually did not know that Neto was a first-round pick. That's a bullet, and that's trouble for Ibanez going back. Oh, what a play!
And brings it in.
Just reach back behind him to grab it.
He knew that the wall was close, but was determined.
It's a play that I wish we could get a little bit of an extra look at, but oh well.
To try to minimize that contact.
That slider's useless. It's a damn curveball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
I mean, it's just so important for Bo to get out of this without allowing any damage.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Jesus Christ.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch.
What does Bo Brisky's slider do? Swing and a miss.
Down on strikes.
He timed that slider up well. So went heat, figured he'd be behind it, and he was. He also chased it. 2-1 as we go to the 7th. Tigers trying to claw our way back here.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
So it will be another left-hander, Jose Quijada. Not really sure if we have anybody on the bench that makes sense to bring in here for McKinstry. But we also might need... well, no. Baez needs a day off. McKinstry can stay.
McKinstry stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
2 home runs on the year for Zach. Be an odd time to see one here.
And that is out of play.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side. Same side.
Now 2-1.
That's outside.
And the head in the count could be huge here. Tigers have left 7 runners on base. And we went around. That's a big concern going forward. A lot of Tigers lost plate discipline.
Just missed.
Surprised this game isn't on an hour-long or 2-hour-long pace with all the 3-2 counts we've had.
And the tying run.
The walk to McKinstry. That could be massive. It's our fastest base runner. And now we can talk about Nito actually getting a boost here against lefties with the roster update.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
That swing screamed double play number 4. The game kind of knew that too. I just realized we've been on the wrong camera for Lord knows how long. So if I blocked the score the whole game, I'm sorry.
And that one
fouls another one away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The fastballs out in front on both.
A little bit high. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that.
1-2 on Nito.
As close as it gets.
Ground ball, back up the middle. It gets through. 2 on, nobody out here in the 7th, which is big because at this current point in time, a double play will not end the inning. This is the triple play time. They got a ball on that last double play, the 3rd of the game, that if there wasn't already an out, they could have gotten 3.
Digging in, Trey Sweeney swings through that one. 0-1.
Sat back on him, but Trey still out in front, trying to pull it. Shot foul. Almost the intent there, but too far behind.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Not shaping up to be a very nice outing for Quijada. I think we went. Whoa! Usually when you get those where it doesn't even look like you came close to going, usually you went. Doesn't make sense, but that's how it goes. Well, now a double play can end the inning, so that's great. Chase Young, yet another left-hander.
Indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal.
Okay, who we got coming on?
And that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here comes the skipper, and
Ron Washington comes out to get Quijada.
Quijada gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game.
Okay. So this is an interesting call. We've got Hans Kraus out here.
Really make a name for themselves late.
Runners on first and second, 1 away.
But at the same time,
and that's a rocket to center field from Young. It will be out number 2. McKinstry heading up to 3rd, and he's in there.
Now we'll see if moving up to 3rd there.
Now there was not an advance from Nito at first base. Here's Andy Ibanez with a chance to tie this thing.
For Detroit, Andy Ibanez.
Oh.
Swinging a foul out of
play. Oh, I thought that was the pitch. Trying to shoot the ball the other way like we do so often with Andy.
Strike 2.
Slider, and I had no fucking clue. Hans Kraus comes on, does the job, and the Tigers, despite no double play this time, have now left 9 runners on base.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Boy, it's been a day. Only 15 pitches in for Breesky. We do have 2 left-handers coming up in the inning, though.
We're back in a new pitcher here.
Brant Herter will come on, and look at the good that's happened for his ERA. 391. Brant does allow his fair share of home runs, though.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Which is, to be honest, a little shocking. I'm sorry, Brant hasn't allowed a hit against the lefty? With the amount that we've used Herter, that feels unreal. Ground ball, Sweeney, good transition, 1 away.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce
now
into
we'll
that
see
out.
Noda. Top of the order is coming up again. And there it is. If it really, bobbled by Malloy in center field. We never switched McKinstry and Malloy, so very lucky
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the
that didn't hurt us too bad.
That's a good approach, paying off.
So we will take McKinstry from right. Put, oh boy, we're in a bit of a problem here, I think. So Malloy, for whatever reason, can only play left. And Andy Ibanez can only play left. So somebody's going to have to come off the bench here. And the only, or well, maybe not. Young can't play the outfield. Sweeney can't. Nito damn sure can't. Neither can Glaber. Torque can play center? Huh? I'm sorry, what? He's not going to play center field here today, but Spencer Torkelson might have to be our right fielder. So we'll do this and then take Malloy, who only plays third. Swap him with Torkelson. Okay, wait a damn. Oh my god, this fucking team. Okay. Torque, I guess, to the outfield. And then Malloy out of the game for Colt Keith.
Now into the game.
Dude, I have no idea.
Over as the new first baseman.
No base hits in the series for him so far. And it's
he's not
pressing too hard because that
not
just
now.
compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
It's okay. Kevin Newman bails us out.
Next off,
Foul territory now to play. Oh,
just misses.
oh, how on earth? Got him that time. Big second out for Brand Herter.
I mean, on the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the.
Not really sure what he was looking for. Wait, McKinstry can't play center either. Is there anybody on this team that can? Spencer Torkelson. Oh, this is not at all how I saw this game going. Spencer Torkelson is in center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Noda off of first with 2 away.
Fouled away by Ryan Noda.
Fights that one
I mean, honestly, what are we doing here? You take Riley Green out of the equation, all of a sudden, shit gets really ugly for Detroit.
Outside
and
low.
2-2.
And the count's even at 2.
Ryan Noda, or rather Nolan Shonowell, has decided to be a massive pain in the ass. Ground ball, Colt Keith, that'll end the inning. Well, it ain't pitching chaos. It's just flat out chaos here in Game 3.
Now pitching. The new pitcher in the game.
I was that committed to having Riley Green and Javier Baez get a day off. Don't even ask. Ground out and a couple strikeouts for Carp.
I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That misses.
1-1. Garrett McDaniels as we play here in the 8th inning.
And there's a ball.
Just way too much left out there here today for Detroit.
And fouled off.
Got 2 lefties due up to start the inning. Followed by Torkelson. And ripped by Carpenter. But caught over the shoulder.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything
inclination
right, nothing to show for
of the
it, but in
newly
your mind,
added
you have to
power
convince
against
yourself that it was
lefties
a
there for
very
Carp.
good at-bat.
Well, Keith hits lefties much better. Now, he did take a pretty big hit. Still 72 contact against lefties, but that's down, I believe, 10.
And it's even up.
First at bat of the game for Colt Keith. Third on this team in doubles.
That's down and in, a slider
One.
missed.
Man, a base runner on for Torkelson against a lefty who does not come into this game fully rested. Could be huge. Same result, really. Two hard-hit balls right out there and right to Ryan Noda. And the bases are clear for Tork.
Oh. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
That high 80s sinker is just trouble.
Looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Oh!
Swing and a miss.
Slowed us down even more on a pitch that looked damn near the same.
He's looking rock solid so far.
Inside 1 and 2. Good take.
1 and 2.
Well, Angels fans showed up for this one. 33,000. Whoa. Tork will stay alive. Fastball 92. On base 3 times.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Down low 2 and 2.
And the count is even 2 and 2. Good
Do
job
it
to
again.
fight that one off.
A little bit too close for comfort. Oh!
Fouled off.
I thought we had it.
They'll do it again.
I finally thought we had it. Too far out in front. Pitch number 8.
And it remains 2 and 2.
Slider down it in. Not expecting that pitch. He hadn't thrown it in this AB yet. Ground ball, back up the middle, and Torkelson has his second hit today. Well, some good news. And some bad news, of course, as Garrett McDaniels is going to exit here. Gleyber Torres is due up next, but Gleyber has not done anything at the plate all day. And now he has to face Kenley Jansen, who is the closer on this team. He's 4 of 5 on the year.
0 for 3 in this one.
Imagine they're looking to get a 4-out save from him.
And he takes one right on the black.
Right.
And it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to
Gleyber,
drive in that
line out,
tying run
fly out,
all
and
the
a
way
double
to first
play.
base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base
Oh.
hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Felt like I waited forever. 82-mile-an-hour slider.
And 1 and 2.
Now 1 and 2.
Pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
No cutter yet.
Jansen fires. Got him.
Slider, and it's about as perfect as you can throw it.
For Detroit, they're down.
We'll see Kenley again in the 9th, almost surely, in a 2-1 game.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Down to third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Well, this is not exactly ideal, although... Oh, Jesus. No, he's phenomenal against left-handers. Great.
Back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I don't know if there's anything that's going to stop Luis Rengifo here today.
In the 7th round in 2021. And a foul ball.
Late on the sinker. Out in front. On a changeup. And he's 4 for 4. Play by McKinstry, though.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no Mike Trout in the 3-hole. No problem today for the Angels. Now, we're going to have to go, I think, to a guy like Hannafy.
And here comes the Tigers manager. New pitcher for the Tigers.
Still has not allowed an earned run in 7 2/3. But he's in a rough situation here now.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler.
Strike
There's
one
a
to
strike.
Soler. Ground ball, Sweeney on to second one, back to first, and a double play forced by Hannafy. That's big. And a tough double play, too. Trace played a great shortstop today.
And next for LA, Logan O'Hoppe.
2 away for O'Hoppe. And in foul territory, Colt Keith might have a play.
No one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Right to
Right
him.
on the ground to first. He takes it.
Well, we head to the 9th inning in a game that is not going our way thus far. Kenley Jansen try and get the final 3 outs of a 4-out save opportunity.
Back here at Angel Stadium, all set to
Zach
start the
McKinstry
ninth in this one.
will
Now
lead
some right
off
fielder,
6,
Zach
7, 8
McKinstry.
here for Detroit.
That's the outside corner. Strike one.
Now, speaking of the roster update, Kenley Jansen got hit pretty hard in that, too.
You'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy
High
one
fly
to throw
ball
either.
from McKinstry, but
But
playable.
And there's one down.
1 away. We just need one big swing.
Tomas Nido.
Got a guy that provided one earlier.
He's already homered here
A
in this
home
one.
run, the only run the Tigers have been able to get here today.
And that one fouled off.
Cutter is hard.
1-run game.
As Jansen
here
will
at the top
throw
of the
it.
ninth.
Nido with a good swing on it, but a little underneath. And, oh, they're so going to get him.
Now only 1 out remaining.
Zach Neto with the throw.
They're routine, but that doesn't
Last
mean it's
chance
always
of the
gonna be
game
smooth.
is
They
Trey
delivered a
Sweeney.
good play right there.
I don't think there's anything for us on the bench that really makes a lot of sense, so Trey Sweeney is pretty much going to have to go deep here. And he popped up a great pitch to go deep on. Angels win game 3.
And the Angels get back in the
I would imagine it is
Game 3 of this series.
partly due to me feeling not so great. But, yeah, it's a rough game. It was just a rough game all the way through. Left 10 runners on base, 3 double plays. Jack Flaherty to 2 and 4. Kenley Jansen earned save number 5, and we'll play the finale in around about an hour.